I have got a busy 7-day forecast for you, and on the front end, it's pretty hot too. Hi, everybody. I'm First Alert meteorologist Matt Chambers. The only First Alert weather day on the calendar as of now is late Tuesday evening into Tuesday night. We'll talk more about that in just a little bit. Although I will add this. An isolated shower or thunderstorm cannot be ruled out this afternoon, and one or two of these could be on the strong, maybe even severe side, but the coverage looks to be so limited, I am not issuing a First Alert weather day for today. Now, tomorrow's a different story. Tuesday during the daylight hours, we're going to be dry, we're going to be hot. I'm forecasting 93, which would tie a record from the early 1940s. But then once the sun goes down Tuesday night and a cold front approaches from the northwest, some strong storms are possible. More on that coming up in just a bit. Now, Wednesday could eventually become a First Alert weather day. Right now, I've got scattered rain and thunderstorms in the forecast. Some of those storms, especially from St. Louis to the south and east, could be strong to severe, but a lot of that is going to be determined by the track that Tuesday evening's storms take. So for now, I'm going to hold off on the First Alert weather day for Wednesday, but just know that that's on the table. It's being discussed here in the First Alert Weather Center. 10 o'clock this morning, dry, partly cloudy, 80 degrees, getting muggy this afternoon, and really anywhere from around noon until 6 or 7 p.m., an isolated shower or thunderstorm can't be ruled out. But again, the odds that you get wet are only around 15 to 20%. Here's what it looks like on the Super Predictor. Note some light green around the metro, close to lunchtime. That's just a chance of a couple of light spotty showers. But then the reds kind of join in the chorus here by about 3 this afternoon. Here's one up to the northeast, another one down to the southwest, but don't get too hung up on location here. These could erupt just about anywhere. Again, the coverage is going to be very, very spotty, but some briefly heavy rain and maybe even some hail and some gusty winds possible. That shuts down by 6 or 7 p.m. at the latest, and then I think we're dry overnight tonight. Again, it's just a low-end severe weather risk from Metro St. Louis to the north and northwest today. So that low risk combined with limited coverage means no First Alert weather day today. Now, Tuesday, the outlook is decidedly different. Take a look. We go all the way from a low-end level 1 threat to the southeast, to most of the metro being in a level 2 and a more significant level 3 threat of severe thunderstorms Tuesday evening and Tuesday night farther to the north and west. Greatest threat, obviously, from the metro to the northwest. This is kind of a nighttime event here, and there's always an added element of danger when you lose daylight, right? So have a way to get the warning, your NOAA weather radio or your First Alert 4 weather app on your charged up phone. We will even stream coverage there if necessary as we go into kind of battle mode as these thunderstorms roll through Tuesday night into the wee hours of Wednesday morning. Everything's on the table at this point. Some straight line winds, some sizable hail, and maybe even a couple of brief tornadoes. Here's what that looks like on the Super Predictor starting at 10 a.m. tomorrow. Watch the clock in the upper left-hand corner right here as the hours just tick away all the way through the daylight before sunset arrives, and so do the thunderstorms. This is 8 p.m., broken line of thunderstorms, strong to severe, moving into places like Bowling Green. By 9 or 10, it's in Troy, Missouri, and by closer to 11 p.m. or midnight, it's into the Westplex and maybe the rest of Metro St. Louis as well. Now, this particular high-res model only runs until about 1 a.m., and at that time, it's got that line of thunderstorms still looking pretty potent to me from around Belleville back towards Farmington, but generally speaking, it should be weakening as it charges farther to the south and east and away from the better severe weather ingredients. That's why it's a higher threat, level 3, to the northwest and a lower threat, level 1, down to the south and southeast. As I mentioned, Wednesday's rain chances still riding high at 60%. That could be added as another First Alert weather day. Beyond that, I do see a drop in temperatures, but not so much in the activity level. 30% chance of rain and storms Thursday and Friday, maybe bumping that up slightly as we head into Memorial Day holiday weekend as temperatures climb back up. So you got some Cardinals games, you got a City SC match on Saturday, you've got kind of the unofficial start of summer, right, coming this weekend, and all the while, we will be dodging some raindrops. It's a busy pattern.